Thank you for hosting this forum. I'm here to interview with you. This is a job interview in my mind, and you, the voters, are the boss. A little bit about me. I am Melanie Bush, and I'm running for County Treasurer. I'm currently your CISD Board President, serving our 61,500 students and over 7,000 employees. I own Better Bookkeepers, a bookkeeping firm employing over 15, and I graduated from Southern Methodist University in 4 years with 3 degrees while working my way through school, including one in economics. Why I'm running? This office, in my opinion, needs some reform through innovation, processes and procedures to become more efficient, and that's what I do. As a non-fee and non-income generating office, we need to be the leanest possible. That's what I help small and medium-sized businesses do, as well as help with large businesses. Openness is also at the core of who I am.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Stephanie Davenport, and I am your Montgomery County Treasurer. I can tell you today that you have $475,038,263.76, all safely deposited and invested. All your county bills are paid, and all your county employees are paid. I was appointed to this office in 2013 and elected in 2014. Over the last 4 years, it's been a bit of a roller coaster. Had a little bit of a health scare, a little bit of political drama, and I've got a bully blogger that just loves to wake me up with great news every morning. But despite all that, I'm the leader that you elected me to be. I check all of that at the door when I walk into the Sadler building, and my ability to do that has resulted in a reduced budget, reduced staff. We're doing more for less, and we're doing more with less. It's an honor and a privilege to represent you, and thank you for being here tonight.
Okay, the first question. What specific challenges do you see in the County Treasurer's Department as of now, and how would you address them?
I think the challenge right now is dealing with a 20-year-old software that hasn't been upgraded, and I know that Commissioners Court is going to be approving that at some point in the future. So then the challenge is handling that upgrade, implementing that software. Right now the cost is unknown to the public. The committee is looking at that, but implementing an ERP, they are estimating, is going to take 26 months. You need somebody that can implement that as efficiently as possible and work with all departments, because it doesn't just affect the Treasurer's office.
I think one of the biggest issues with my office, and one of the things that I worked so hard to overcome, is getting rid of the silo mentality that you see quite frequently in county government. And a lot of that just stems from everybody just kind of stays in their own lane, and they do their job, and they don't really share a lot that goes on with their department. And part of what we've dealt with and how we've helped overcome that is with the Finance System Search Committee. I know that you all have heard that our finance system is rather antiquated, and we're really excited. We've been working on this project for quite some time. We'll be going before the Commissioners Court soon for approval for a new finance system. But what we've done over the past couple of years, working with these different departments, finding out what everybody does and how they do it, has really been educational, and it's built a lot of bridges within the departments, and it's been a great thing to see. And I hope to build on that. You know, we're not done. One of the philosophies in my department is say no to status quo. You're constantly looking for ways to innovate, constantly looking for ways to change. You never want to get stuck in that mentality where you do it just because that's the way it's always been done.
Okay, this sounds like a basic question, but be as specific as you can. What qualifications do you possess that make you uniquely qualified for the position of County Treasurer, and how do these qualifications relate to your job?
Okay, well, when I introduced myself, I said I'm Stephanie Davenport, and I am your County Treasurer. I've been doing this job for 4 years, and I've been excelling all 4 years. You see it in the results that we get with the investment portfolio. When I took office, the County Treasurer's Office did not maintain the investment portfolio. There were other things that we didn't do. I looked at local government code and said, okay, what should be going on in the county treasurer's office that's being established or being produced in other departments, and we pulled that in. And just in the last year, we exceeded the budgeted projected revenue for investment income by $2.5 million. So while we aren't a fee-producing department, we're definitely a revenue-generating department. So it's my leadership that you've been seeing for the last 4 years that makes me qualified. I have 15 years of tax and accounting, which comes in handy whenever you're doing bookkeeping work. I have 15 years of payroll experience, heavy payroll knowledge, and when you're running $120 million a year in payroll, that's very important. So I think it's my leadership, it's the past work experience that I bring to this department that makes me uniquely qualified to continue to be your county treasurer.
I think one of the things that I bring to the table is my education, my dedication to continuing to educate myself with continuing education as a bookkeeper. In addition to that, the accounting experience that I have with a variety of businesses, pulling knowledge from all those industries and all the companies that I've worked with, and using that knowledge to innovate our county and run it like a business. We don't need to stay in a government mentality. We need to run our county like a business. In addition to that, what's uniquely qualified me is who I am. The openness, the transparency that you get with me. That is something that I want to bring to this office. I've looked at this office for quite some time. I've looked at other counties and how they're running their treasurer's departments. And that's what we need to be looking at. What we can do that's better. Being more transparent. Putting a PDF of the check register on the website to where it's easily found. To where when you can search it and you can look for those documents and everything is right there at your fingertips. A cash handling policy that is very clear and very explicit on what's happening with our procedures. To where you know exactly what's being done with your tax dollars, how we're accounting for them. That's what we need to be doing in this office. Thank you.
Okay, the next question. So much has been in the news media and the social media about this race. Given this, what would you like to tell the voters to clarify or to confirm what has been said? And I think, Melanie, you're first.
I'll echo you shouldn't get your news from social media. You need to look at each candidate. You don't need to look at who's supporting each candidate. None of that matters. What matters is who that person is. Ask questions of all of us, of all your elected officials. Every elected official is paid with your tax dollars. You need to look at what they do, who they are, and what they stand for. Not getting anything from social media, from bloggers on either side. And then you need to make the decision that's right for you and feel like you are free to do so without retaliation, without being criticized for choosing either side. That's what needs to happen in our county and bring our party back together.
So when I met with Andy and Catherine of the Courier, they brought up the nastiness that they've seen in my race. So today I'm going to mention integrity and character. Character is what you do when no one's in the room, and integrity is about the quality of your honesty. I think it's very important that you pay attention to the way that these two races have gone. I have run a positive race. I've run on my merit and my record because I can. I haven't gone swinging low. I've stayed in my own lane. And it's been a great experience and a growing experience, and I've really enjoyed getting to know everyone better. So, my hope is that when you read things on social media, come ask me about it. I'm an open book. I know some people say that I'm not, but I am. Anything you want to know, just ask.
Do you have any questions for this race, Susan? Okay, we don't. Free to go. They're going to stick around for questions later.